OathBreaker, Ep03. You looked interested, but you didn't seem overwhelmed.
No, because it just seems like it's still more of a setup, dialogue, setting the tone kind of thing. I mean, a lot of cool things did happen in it, but it still was a little underwhelming.
What's the cool things that happened?
Like Jon Snow leaving his post and handing it over to that guy. I forget his name.
Ed?
Ed?
Yeah.
Ed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe that's why you forgot his name.
Yeah, right? Because it's not like Dothraki Sansa, just
ridiculous.
Anyways, it was interesting to see him walk away and just very curious to see where he's going to go with it. Like
what's going to happen next?
Yeah.
He thought he was tied to the Crows, but he's a free agent now. He could go anywhere, be anything. I just hope Sansa and them kind of catch up with him. They have this habit of Starks passing each other, so I'm not sure if they'll continue that, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. It would be nice if Sansa would meet the guy, but whatever, who knows.
Yeah, or maybe he's heading towards the Bolton Castle, because that's where he heard Sansa was.
Mm-hmm.
And now Raikon's there. Raikon's there.
Right.
So there is a Stark there still.
He's such a C-list Stark though.
I feel like I haven't seen him since season 1, but
no,
that's not
I mean
true.
like the last time you saw him was when Bran and them separated.
Oh
when
yeah,
they had that wildling raid.
Yeah.
And Bran and them separated. That's the last time I remember seeing them.
That.
Yeah, they left the wolf with him. Because remember the boy that was with him that had kind of like similar powers to.
Oh yeah.
That's the face.
Okay.
When you just remembered who the hell that dude was. I do like that he killed those 4 guys, the ringleaders. It just, it's got to be done,
I thought for sure Ollie was gonna spit in his face.
I was waiting for it. He just made that like Draco Malfoy face, like just the most disgusting, I hate you face ever. And whatever, he's dead now, and he won't be coming back.
No.
So that was fun. And Arya was interesting.
Yeah, her storyline is getting really, really interesting.
Oh yeah.
Now it is.
Oh,
now.
Wait. I remember a few seconds ago you were saying how garbage and underwhelmed you were.
It was underwhelmed, but I said there were some cool points, and her storyline is getting.
I just hear you saying a lot of cool points that keep coming up. Anyway, so it was fun to see the interaction, but I feel like I'm curious as to what the nature of it is. Like, do they know? Like on the list, like that dude that she killed last season.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't hear his name on that one
because his name was crossed off the list. He's dead.
That's a good point, actually. I didn't even think about that. Like what names were on? Like I feel like they were prodding and poking for what names were on the list and stuff like that, and so I'm not sure if they're. The main thing I don't know is if they're trying to make her a better liar, or if they know and they're putting up with it because she's getting better, or if she's just outsmarting them at this point in terms of being able to lie really well, and what place that has in the training of. I want to see how she'll turn out. Pretty much like the needle. Like, we know she didn't sink it to the bottom of the ocean. The lake
yeah.
thing. Massive body of water. So it's hidden around. So it's still there somewhere, but it's like, I feel like it's a little bit like a red herring.
Yeah.
Like, we'll keep thinking about it even if she might not as much.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe she is. Whatever.
I'm just curious to see what this whole man with no face, girl with no name thing is. Like, what is the point of this? Like, where are they going with it?
Yeah?
Yeah. What are they going to do with it?
What are you going to do?
Revenge? Enlightenment? I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like they're one of the few sects or like factions that don't seem to have a clear, they're not the High Sparrow, let's just say that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that guy's got it coming. I've never wanted to root for the Lannisters more It's just,
Really?
which is a horrible thought because they're terrible. But the High Sparrow is just an arrogant bastard. He's the worst. And
he's not arrogant. He's the gods. It's the will of the gods.
He was preying on this young king, like, just come over here, sit next to me, like he was his grandpa, trying to talk to him.
It was funny, but it's also interesting how he kind of went along with it. Tom, and it's like, hey, I came here with a demand, and now it's like I'm gonna take a seat. My knees aren't what they used to be. Will you take a seat? Oh my God.
Tom is smart. He'll let his mom in his ear,
Yeah. So I was thinking about it with the mountain, like how he smushed that guy last episode. Mm-hmm. And it was like, did Cersei send him or did he kind of act by himself? But then you've got these guys now. The guy that brought him back, I forgot his name now, Greg. The guy that,
Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah, Dr. Frankenstein, I forgot his name. But he's got Varys's little birds now, which we've seen for the first time, like, network of kid spies, basically.
It's pretty smart.
And,
bribe them with candy.
Well, there was one thing he said earlier, like early, where he was like, "Oh, how's your eye? Is your mom's jaw doing okay?" So it feels like he probably did something in the background, like to help, to like intervene, like maybe I don't even know, like
Do you think he's kind of like watching over the kids and
Yeah.
kind of like taking care of them from afar?
Yeah, or he could be like, he did make the mountain, the zombie mountain. So he could be like making them do stuff to like secure, like he could have used them to maybe intimidate people, or maybe he did. Maybe that guy was related to one of the kids. Maybe the guy that he smushed. I don't know. Because it seemed like a weird scene in the overall thing. It's fun. I had a lot of fun with the scene, like him getting smushed, but with all of the stories they have to tell, they can't really waste time on stuff. So,
Really? They can't waste time? I think SNL did a pretty spot-on skit on Saturday.
It has to, like, if they're wasting time, it has to be like, we're gonna bring this guy back. He's gonna come back. But it won't be easy.
Ridiculous.
You know what I mean? Like, they can't just, like, magic wand him back to life. Like, death has to have meaning, and I appreciate that. Because some other stuff you'll see, and they'll just be like, oh, he's dead. Oh, he's not. Bada bing, bada boom. And they're back. But that was interesting. The brand stuff was fun. Getting to see all that history stuff. I'm actually wondering if it's not really visions, as if he's actually like some sort of like time travel thing. Because remember, he like called out and then Ned like turned around, like he heard him kind of.
Like he can manipulate.
Like it's actually
stories in the past. Or
not
like,
even manipulate stories in the past. Like it's not like maybe it's more than just a vision. Maybe they actually like astral projection, time travel type shit.
Interesting.
Because
I'm more curious about the guy in the tree. How did he get there? Why is he in the tree? Does he live there? Is he part of the tree? Like,
yep, he's there.
I don't get it.
Look,
I don't get it.
Look, you don't have to get it. He's just there to be Bran's time travel vision mentor. That's it.
Very
That's
strange.
it. You don't.
Very strange.
You don't ask these questions. They're not. They're just gonna. He's there to be the plot device to be like, hey, I was waiting for you, and now I'm gonna train you. And this chick's gonna be bored outside, and we're gonna like keep her around because you're gonna need her. So, what are the cool moments you liked? Damn, the well runs dry.
I think that's it.
Nothing sticks out.
No, I think.
What about the Varys breakdown of that Sons of the Harpy chick? Like she took out a lot of Unsullied last season.
She did, and he just gave her money and sent her on a ship.
Yeah, like, but they wanted information. You get what I'm saying? It's like she was not gonna talk. You could have fried her stomach and put rats in there to run around and eat their way out. She was not gonna talk.
Yeah, well, my point is she did some horrible things to people, and she's getting off easy. She's going to start a new life with money and her kid, and she goes unharmed.
Well, hey,
I don't get it.
Yeah, but they need that, like, they need that information. Like, you gotta, sometimes, you gotta, like, imagine if you go into government and you're like, all right, I'm gonna reform this and I'm gonna change that, and then you don't have enough, like, funding behind you, so you have to make some, like, compromising deals to get some things passed. You know what I mean? It's hard. It's like you have to, like, if you really want, if your end goal, like, for Varys' end goal is the information. It's hard to just, like, he knows, like, there's a lot of nuance happening now, pretty much. So, builds up a better story, and there's gonna be, like, come on, Ramsay having Rick on, like, it's like, hey, one Stark fell into my hands, Sansa, and then she got away, and now I got another Stark again. Like, I hope he does more than just, like, torture and kill him or whatever.
You don't think he's gonna be the new Reek, or he'll probably use him as a bargaining tool to get Sansa back.
I don't know, I think Sansa's more valuable. Like, Sansa's A-list Stark. Rickon is, like I said earlier, C-list Stark.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, but it's still family. Like, all of her other family is dead besides...
Get out of here.
Besides Jon, which she probably thinks he's dead now, and she doesn't know where Arya is. So, it's Rykon and Bran, and who the hell knows where Bran is, talking to some guy who's growing out of a tree. I don't know. But... we'll see. It'll be interesting to see upcoming
We'll see what happens. But I'm glad you mentioned the Reek thing, because you said how Ramsay was doing the whole thing with Theon to turn him into Reek. I kind of had a little bit of that, like, those same... I remember that process with the whole thing with Arya and the No Men. Like, it's like, hey, who are you? It's like, oh, I'm no one. Who are you? I'm Reek. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's those parallels. It was kind of interesting. But...
it's different in the sense
but the
Theon
process
didn't have a choice.
Arya doesn't really have much of a choice.
She could walk out.
She could be a blind... Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to make her blind again if she walks out right now. Or worse, because it's his second offense. I don't think these guys do 3 strikes. So, we'll see what happens next week. You enjoyed... I feel like you enjoyed a lot more than you claimed to, but I'll leave that right there.
And you should.